How are you all? Happy Friday. I hope you're loving this spring weather. I know I am. While we wait for some people to jump on, I want to thank everybody for your support this week. I really, really do appreciate it. I really, really, really love how interactive you guys are, especially over on Facebook. I took a minute this morning to really tap into gratitude and appreciation for everyone that goes on and actually leaves a comment and says thank you for the daily insight or whatever insight I want to share over there. So I want to say thank you for saying thank you. I'm really appreciative and very, very grateful. Today's message is for the collective for the month of September, what to expect. It is going to be an absolute corker of a month. I'm really, really pre-energetically excited for this and about this. So I hope you are too. I'm not sure there's a bit of a delay or what's going on here, but I'm just going to get into it. I've taken some notes beforehand, that I want to share with you. So I'll be sharing those first and foremost. What you can expect for the month of September. It's really, really important to remember that you are in your own energetic timeline and that you are the creator of your own reality. So regardless of what any psychic, astrologer, or anybody says, you are the creator. So it's the thoughts that you think, the beliefs that you hold, the feelings that you feel, your expectancy and all that sort of stuff. That's what's going to get you your outcomes. Oh, hey, Dan. Yay, some people are here. Hello, and Schumann. Good to have you here. So I hope you get something from it. My niche is personal development. So even though I am a psychic, and I'm doing really good. Thanks for asking, Dan. Appreciate that. So even though I am psychic, my forte is personal development. So even though I can tell everybody in your own energetic timeline and for the collective what's possible coming up, it's my job on this and my mission on this earth to help alchemize and shift energy for people so they can actually gain the goods, in their life. So hello, Gray. Thanks for moderating for me. I appreciate it. All right. Hey, here they come. Hey, Gay. How are you, gorgeous? Gray, can you hear me all right, or am I a bit loud? Should I put my headphones on? You need to know your future, Dan. What are you creating for yourself? What are you creating? Look, the month of September anyway is a massive month for release, reset, and rebalance. So it is going to take a little bit of diligent work on behalf of all humans moving forward. But if I can reassure you in some way, the collective energies are going to get a lot easier for you to work with. So it's not going to be a massive shitstorm that it's been over, especially I would say the last 2 to 3 months with the Mercury retrogrades and the full moons and everything that's been going on. Sounds good. Thank you. So the energies itself in the collective are going to be a lot more conducive should you want to come back to self and apply skills and strategies to your life to help you manifest the life you desire. So I want to know what channel topics would be good for me to try out for my channel. I don't know what you mean, Dan. You want to clarify? I'm not sure what you mean. So at the end of the day, it's going to take everybody to give themselves permission. If I can encourage you all right now is to remember that all you have is now. And what you did 10 days ago, 10 weeks ago, 10 years ago and all that, it's nice to go back and reflect on your past experiences. Hindsight is wonderful, but at the moment, it's really important to come back to your now. Focus on your now. Hello, Kitty! I was hoping you'd jump on today. So good to see ya. Focus on your now. Focus on your now. hopefully I'll give you some steps and some skills to help you recalibrate your energy and reset it so you can start pre-paving your energy, especially as we are nearing a brand new year in 2026. And I'm a firm believer that 2026 is going to be the year that a lot of you are going to actually be living the life that you desire. That's the possibility. So, yeah, I want to start my own channel, but I'm not sure what to do. Would a reading help me? Oh, thank you, Gay. Thank you so much for your super chat, darling. If you want to pop down your question, I'll just get through this. If you can wait to the end. If not, you can come back and watch the replay. But I appreciate your super chat, darling. Thanks so much. Let's go. So I notice it. So anyway, so yeah, get ready to reset your energy. Everything in life is energy. How you think, what you believe, the feelings that you have towards something. It's really important to get into as close as to an alignment that you can. I got so much energy going on, I gotta focus. And put it this way, if you're not deliberately creating the life you desire moving into September, especially, don't be surprised if things happen that make you do it. So, well, I'm so glad you're here, kitty. Don't be surprised if things sort of pop up or start happening. They may have already started happening for you, or they may be happening to you at present, that sort of make you look at life in a different way. What I'm noticing, morning, Corey. What I'm noticing a lot is, people have to get sick or have something happen to their physical self for them to be motivated to look at their health and dietary. Some people literally have to be crucified by loved ones and friends and treated like shit before they realize, I need better friends. Some people need to get to that final limit with their boss before they focus on getting a new job or whatever it is. A lot is coming up into awareness right now. So it's really time to give yourself permission to step into September with goals and dreams and desires that really light you up inside. So I'll just go by my notes because it's easier and then I'll get into the reading. But between now and say early September, and I would go before probably the 5th, don't be surprised if you feel like you need to go on a deep cleanse. This can be a spiritual cleanse, this can be a physical cleanse, this can be a cleanse of your immediate environments. You may want a spring clean. That's really common around this time of the year. You might notice old emotions, habits, or relationships coming up to be released. So don't be surprised if you're put on your bum in some way between now and the end of the first week of September, where you will need to take a look at your life and really identify those things that aren't working, what's no longer for your highest good, where you're wasting your time. I notice my body's getting sensitive right now, so I have to look at the stuff that I usually eat because I'm getting a lot more sensitive to things that I wasn't sensitive to before. But there's so much going on holistically for people. Just write all that discord down for yourself. What I write here, trust that if it feels heavy or outdated, it's time to let it go. So this can conjure up some beliefs. A lot of people refuse to let go of anything that's not for their highest good because they see it as lack, or they see it as scarcity, or lonely, or something like that. But at the end of the day, I can guarantee you that if you release anything that's outdated, outdated, or no longer wanted or desired or in alignment or congruent with where you're going, it will be replaced with something better. And I'm going to tell you what that is for you shortly. So that's going to be the end of between now and probably, I'd say the 5th. They keep telling me the 5th of September. So as from the 5th of September, more around mid-month, your energy is going to naturally shift into some form of new beginning. The question is going to be, is it going to be one that you're deliberately creating for yourself, or are you going to regurgitate and repeat old past cycles, patterns, and lessons? So that's totally up to you. It's a perfect time to set your intentions around your health, daily routines, and the little habits that support you. Or if not, if you've got habits that actually sabotage you, then they're going to come to light. There's so much that's going to come to light in the first 2 weeks of September. A lot of you have already experienced that. So it depends on where you are in your timeline. Mid-September is going to be the time where you have to support yourself and back yourself and start putting in the necessary steps to create this difference for yourself by changing your habits. Some will only be waking up to that. So either which way, as always, I'm always here to help you. What else do we get here? You are being asked to get practical with your dreams and build a lifestyle that actually matches the vision you hold. So create a vision for yourself. What does the next 6 to 12 months look like for you? The trick with that is not to attach yourself to specifics on how it's going to be, what costume it's going to have and all that sort of stuff. Keep it general. Keep it general. And if you don't know what it looks like, if you don't know what suburb you want to live in, if you don't know what to do on your YouTube channel, if you don't know where you want to take your career or relationships or anything like that, focus on the feeling of it. It feels fun. It feels frisky. It feels creative. It feels like I'm helping people. It feels like I'm receiving support too. It feels like this. It feels like that. It feels like this. It feels like freedom. What does freedom feel like for me? What does success feel like for me? To go into the feeling of it. So, oh, Gay, I'm so sorry to hear that. Sending love and prayers. Yeah. I'm noticing that a lot. I've got a lot of close friends and associates at the moment whose animals are needing surgery or becoming unwell. That's another way for spirit to say, hey, how about we take some time out? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, don't be surprised if mid-September you're going to be looking at your habits and realizing what's supporting you and who's supporting you and what and who aren't supporting you. Make sure that you have a vision. Set your vision. I would say that over the next week, set a vision for yourself. Where do you see yourself in 12 months? And stay flexible as to how that's going to come in for you. So by the end of September, balance is going to be the theme. So if you want a balanced life, you need to create it for yourself, obviously. What have we got here? Yeah, so the equinox is like a reset button, bringing harmony back into relationships, work-life balance, and even the way you balance giving and receiving. If something feels off, this is your chance to recalibrate. So many people that I've read for over the last week or two are coming into really getting in touch with their spiritual gifts. So this can be clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance. Something in each individual has been really activated. And if I was to guide anyone as a collective, I would pick your strongest. So some people are hearing things. So whatever it is for you, write it down and focus on that. Do your research on it. Knowledge is power, and start practicing it, because it is like a muscle. You need to use it. And a lot of people that are coming to me obviously are fresh and new. So yeah, I just say have fun with it. Have fun with it. But so yeah, so the good news that I can offer you psychically when it comes to hope and when it comes to the end of September, and to give you a little bit of hope, is that there is balance coming. Balance is going to be restored. We want you to do it and create it more deliberately rather than have it by default. But either which way, it's coming. And if it's not got to do with the outside world, it's got to do with you being open to give and receive, and understanding and knowing that life is an energy exchange. But if something feels off to you throughout the month of September, listen to it. Try not to go and expect different, expect people to change around you, or expect the world around you to change. This is a time where we need to change ourselves, especially coming into 2026. So the end of September is going to bring more passion and depth. Yay! By the end of the month, the energy turns very fiery and focused. So focus is going to be the key also in September. You're going to feel more determined. You're going to feel more passionate. Or you may even be drawn to go deeper into your own personal growth. Or tap more into your creative projects. So this is The month of September, I think over the last 2 to 3 months, we have really been playing in surface level energy. The last 3 months have called for us, and you can go back and watch the last lives and all that sort of stuff. It has called you to go deeper, to really get self-actualized, to really know who you are. I've just tapped into human design myself and going deeper into who I am and learning about it. And it's so amazing. It's so powerful. So maybe some of you may want to do that. But at the end of the day, we can't play small anymore. September is giving us the green light to really step into our creativity, step into our passion, to create the balance in our life, to apply much more conducive lifestyle habits and choices. Just remember, you are a product of your environment. So if your environment or the people in it or the food you're eating or anything is not conducive, it's really important to do that energy work now, especially leading into 2026, because 2026 is going to be an absolute corker where a lot of you will be receiving the harvest. Be able to harvest from your labor that you've put in this year especially. So a really good September mantra that I would, as you know, I'm a self-script slut. I love me self-scripts and me affirmations and all mantras and all that sort of stuff. But if you want to write this down, write it in your journal. Let's all say, I release what no longer serves me. I'm ready for balance, clarity, and the fresh energy that's waiting for me. I will type that out and pop it in the comments after I get off. But that, if you want a new mantra and you want to give yourself a permission slip to start over and to start resetting and recalibrating yourself, especially as you go through the hard part of releasing what no longer serves you, you can find peace in knowing that spirit always has your back. But I release what no longer serves me. I am ready for balance, clarity, and the fresh energy that's waiting for me. So, yeah. So how to work really well with September's energy would be to start journaling. You can journal on those things that you want to release, even if you're not in physically, mentally, emotionally strong enough to do it yet. Pop it in your journal. If you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. So once you choose to release it and know that's not for your highest good, your soul instantly knows what is for your highest good, and you set out that frequency, so you will manifest it into your reality. Start fresh with a new habit or routine that supports your bigger vision. That's going to be really important. Check in with your relationships. Where do you need more balance? So just remember, everything in life, regardless of what it is an equal energy exchange. I just got told, they just said to me, a lot of people may be looking at their job positions and saying, you know what, I'm doing all this work, I'm staying overtime, I'm earning you all this money, and maybe I'm not receiving, equality in my job. That might be something we'll see in the tarot shortly. And they want you to pour your energy into things that make you feel alive. So if you don't know what to do, start making a list. What makes you feel so alive? For me these days, it's dropping my son off at school, stopping in at my little favourite cafe and grabbing myself a nice little lactose-free cuppa with one. That just brings me so much joy, and then I drink it while it's hot on the way home, listening to my favourite podcast. So if you don't know what lights you up, if you don't know what you're passionate about and all that sort of stuff, that's where you need to start. Otherwise, you'll just remain aimless. So I hope that helped you. We are going to get stuck straight into the psychic part of it now. I'll come back to your question, Gay. If not, come back and watch the replay. And thank you all so much for supporting each other. I really appreciate it. All right, so what I'm going to do today for the month of September, only take the information that you take what you need, leave the rest. I'm going to get straight into the psychic intuitive side, which spirit will show me or tell me or make me feel or give me a block of thought, or however they want to work with me, what is possible. I'm going to get some guidance from the Divine Masters on that. I'm going to use one of my new deck to tap into career and work from the Business Oracle deck. These are the swans. I'm going to tap into love, what's possible in love throughout September with the True Love Oracles. I'm going to pick a crystal. I want to actually show you the crystal as well. I've got a stone, I should say. And then I'm going to close it off with some messages from our deities. So, All right, Spirit, can you please use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection of my beautiful self and my community members? Something you feel we need to know to help us move forward. This can come as psychic prediction, guidance, warnings, red flags, be mindfuls, whatever's for our highest good. Hey, JM. Oh, Ten of Cups jumped out. Happy, balanced connections. This is value. Really nice connections. So that backs up what I wrote down initially. There is balance that's going to come from connections. Look, because I'm reading for a collective, this can be in love and harmony and love and relationships. This can also be value in work and business. So business partners, business associates, someone that you're working with. This is a time for positive co-creation as well. September, and they just look at the bottom and the moon's at the bottom. This is very intuitive energy. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to see both sides of the fence. You're going to have a group of consciousness, collective energies that are going to be focused on the illusion. They're going to keep feeding the illusion and maybe try to sell you an illusion. Just be mindful of that. It goes back to that feeling space. If something doesn't feel right, if someone's trying to offer you something, or, you know, I just heard propaganda, so I don't know what that's got to do with. But just be mindful of illusions right now. Some people might try to sell you an illusion and sell you a daydream and deliver you a nightmare. Use your discernment. Very much use your discernment. And the moon just jumped out again. It literally jumped out in the middle. So be very, very mindful. It's time to embrace and get to know yourself, your abilities, your intuition. Something significant with June. Some of you may have experienced a major shift around June, but you're at the tail end of learning a lesson. Be careful, be mindful that in the month of September, that old lesson doesn't come back and resurface for you. And then you fall for it again and then you start a whole new cycle. This can be people from the past coming back. This can also be old jobs. You know, I want you to come and work for me, or I want you to come back here. This could be friends that come back and say, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize how much my friendship with you meant, or whatever. And they're trying to get friends. Just look, you have to use your own discernment, because no two circumstances when I'm doing a collective reading are going to be the same. But there's something significant that happened in June. You are closing out that cycle. You are coming into a time where you have valuable connections, that there's that equal energy exchange. But there are going to be elements of people, places, things that are going to come and want to fool you, that want to pull the wool over your eyes, that are wearing a mask. So energy doesn't lie. Energy doesn't lie, because there's a brand new beginning coming. Ow! Look at this beautiful energy. Oh my God. I've got to be really careful showing the cards, because they flag it for nudity and whatever. But those who know these cards, we got the Ten of Cups, the Moon, and the Sun. Everything is being illuminated right now, so you can have this brand new beginning. It's coming in. They want to play music in my ears, so I literally got this card myself this morning. Use music and creativity as a form of personal expression, or some of you may want to start writing music. Some of you may start receiving your messages and downloads, or messages from loved ones, whatever, through music. There's something significant with music. Pay attention to music in September. Pay attention all the time, but this is really significant for September. Please know there's a hard, fast change. People are either going to stay in this toxic cycle, or you're going to choose to stay in this toxic cycle. Keep flogging the dead horse, or you're going to go with this wonderful change, especially when it comes to your work or anything that whether it's you're working on yourself or you're actually physically working in your work environment. Something's going to pay off on you. It's going to come in hard and fast. I see a quick decision. And I've got a feeling it's going to happen between now and mid-September. You've got to have an offer, an opportunity coming up where you need to make a quick snap decision on it. This is it. I just keep feeling this is it. This is it. This is your chance to move forward. Are you going to take it, or are you going to stay in your comfort zone, or are you going to use other things as your excuse for you not to move forward? They're telling you right now, before this happens, to leave the past behind. It serves you no purpose. It's all a lesson. Learn the lesson and move forward. Step outside your comfort zone. It's coming in. Life is just going to get really balanced and very black and white. It either feels good or it doesn't. And if it doesn't, leave it alone. Leave it up to the universe. Keep following those feel-good thoughts, those feel-good actions, feel-good inspired. If it feels good for you, do it. Because it's going to pay off for you. It's going to pay off from you. Yes, a lot of you are moving. There's nothing but emotional fulfillment coming in for you guys. You need to get out of your head, start getting into your body and into your heart. Don't listen to outside sources. They don't know what's for your highest good. You know what's for your highest good. A lot of you, if you choose to soothe your energy and especially your emotions, and you choose to start allowing your emotional self to guide you now rather than try to find the strategic, logical understanding and reasonings for things, something significant is going to come in. You'll either move house, you'll either go overseas. I keep hearing job opportunities, a lot of job opportunities in September. So just watch your money mindset, your mindset around job and work and career. And try to avoid any form of analysis paralysis because you have an emotional fulfillment coming in. But we need to feel it. We need to feel it before it comes. Hey, Wendy. I was an offer a job today. Oh, good work. How does that job feel for you? Yeah, boss energy. Look, I'm reading for a collective and I'm going to stick to the boss people over here. Stay in your own lane. Mind your own business. Focus on self. Get yourself reset and rebalance because balance is definitely coming in. There are people whose shit is literally going to hit the ceiling. Just remember, you're not responsible for anybody else. You're only responsible for yourself. Don't let anyone else get in your head. Don't let anyone else make you feel guilty. Try to mentally or emotionally manipulate you in any type of way because you are heading into boss energy, and because your energy is heading into boss energy, you may get a promotion from your boss. You may become a successful boss in your own business. You are going to meet energies, and I mentioned this last week, that are just on a different frequency. They're more your caliber, if I can say it that way. Hey, Rosalie. It's so good to have you here. Allow the energy to clean up right now. You can give it a helping hand by being a little bit more deliberate in that because it is all going to be replaced here. Something about addictions too. So if you've got addictions, go easy on yourself. Obviously, I'm not a psychologist and all that. If you need help with that, go get it. But just whatever you do, if you are making change in your life and you slip up or whatever, it's not even having that bad thing that most people deem as bad. It's not even about having that. It's the feeling that's attached to it. What I find in energy that's more detrimental is that if you do something and then you feel bad, guilty, I want to say gag and bad. Anyway, if you feel bad or guilty or you have a low vibrational response to it, that's going to get you more than you actually having what it is that you're consuming. I'm not backing addiction, obviously, but I'd be very, very mindful of your feelings and your emotional responses to things. In the Divine Masters, we got prosperity vibration. I'm telling you, there's some type of value that's coming in for each and every one of you. You are attracting health, wealth, and happiness. I loved how this card come out because it's a collective. It depends on what you're calling in. So if you're here and you want to participate for a minute, tell me what you're calling in for yourself, or what's that one thing that you need right now, or what you want. It's definitely coming in. Get into a belief system. And then we got divine mission, enlighten action, make choices from the heart. A lot of people are trying to make decisions with their head. It's time to get back into your body. Miraculous encounter, divine experiences. Do not be afraid of being powerful. Do not be afraid of being boss, daddy, mummy, whoever you are. You do have a divine mission. A lot of people are stepping into their mission, whatever this is. I'm going to go with it. I got a feeling a lot of people are either going to step into their power when it comes to work and business. And if that's you, please know that there is prosperity. I worked with a couple of people who are struggling to leave their day job and focus on their self-employment because, of stability and security. Maybe now's the time to focus on what stability and security means to you. All right. So from past experience becomes your divine higher knowing. Don't be afraid to be powerful. It's time in September to take enlightened action. So this is action, inspired action, because it just makes sense. It's in alignment with where you're going. And please know, and we are here to give you the hope that in the second half of September, there is the possibility / prediction of you receiving some form of value. I've got a feeling it's got to do with work most predominantly, but if you want to know what it is for you, then book in for a one-on-one. My website and everything's down below. But either which way, you are attracting health, wealth, and happiness. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling it, Wendy, because it's happening. All right, I haven't used these cards for the collective before, but I'm going to now. We've got the Business Oracle deck by Eric Swan. I bought these when we were over in Sedona. Oh, this come out this morning too. So we got the Darkness Swan, and we also got the Magic Swan. How pretty are they? So I'm going to quickly have a look in the book and see what they say, because they're not very long. All right. The Darkness Swan stands as a cornerstone among the 5 pillars of integrity in the realm of business. Chosen by esteemed leaders of the past, it illuminates the profound truth that lies within the shadows, the void. This void, often the genesis of struggles faced by business leaders, is also the catalyst for embarking on entrepreneurial journeys. However, this card serves as a beacon, urging you to confront this void with unwavering courage. It is within your power as a business leader to fill this void that plagues your endeavors. In doing so, you'll discover that the darkness dissipates, making way for the emergence of boundless possibilities, a future brimming with magic and promise. So if you are stepping up into your boss energy, self-employed, own boss, maybe you'll get offered a promotion and you'll go, oh my God, I'm not skilled enough for that, or anything like that. It's about feeling the fear and doing it anyway right now. It's time to stretch. Oh. And then we got the self-respect swan. I didn't even see that fall down here. If you want something new, you're going to have to let go of how it's been. We'll go this one because 54. The Magic Swan card is the final pillar card of the Business Oracle deck. This card has been selected by the business leaders of the past to show you the truth of magic. So if you aspire to be anything, pick up the people's brains. How'd you do it? How'd you get successful? Follow those who have done it. So the actual magic in business is unity. You have been told that business leadership is about providing direction, giving orders, taking action, having understanding, being a mentor, an educator, warrior, and a business expert. But even if you master all of those, you will not be able to create magic if you do it alone. The Magic Swan understands that it is in the finding of all the swans in the deck to create a business that is worthy, just as the great business of the past. To become one of the stars in the sky that speaks to the business leaders that are still on the journey as you are today. The greatness you desire will come when you master the final test of business integrity and then do it all again tomorrow. So I don't know whether that just made sense, but I remember that's why I kind of put these aside, because the actual reading doesn't make sense. But the way I see it is, I'm noticing a few of these posts coming out. I think I've gone on a few rampages myself about be very mindful of industries that are kind of gimmicky at the moment, especially as you're learning, and be around people who have other people's highest good at mind, who put service beyond money, who work together and understand that working with others is not competition. And there is no competition. Everybody brings something different to the table. So just be mindful, obviously, throughout the month of September, if you are launching your own business, or you're starting a new job, or you've got those shitty co-workers that just keep gossiping and doing all that sort of stuff. A, row your own boat. B, get amongst those who actually walk with integrity, that say what they mean and mean what they say, and that actually, you know, in it for the highest good of all, not just themselves. There's a huge difference between people who are of service in any modality, anything, and those who are just chasing the money. Or those who want to ride your coattails, or those who just want to copy and mimic you in some particular way. I don't know. There's something that's going to come up around work, business. You have boss daddy energy. You have the potential of stepping into boss daddy energy, and that's boss mummy, whatever. I'm just reading the energy of it. Boss energy. Or if you get yourself in a position of self-esteem with your morals, integrity, and value and all that, you will line up with someone who may give you an opportunity as well. But there's going to be a really lovely increase when it comes to your finances as well. So yeah. All right, so that's work, that's money. September's going to be really about personal development, or you developing your new world for yourself that is conducive with your goal, with where you're going. So let's look at love. Let's look at love. If you're looking for love, or have any questions about love or anything like that, I'm going to use the True Love Oracles by Belinda Grace, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes out for that. And I didn't even notice this. Swans on the deck. Swans on here. I don't know whether my animals have a swan. Anyway, that's significant. See, this is all shit that I don't believe in coincidences. There's two things. There's swans here. So I'm going to have to Google what swans means. Anyway, let's look at the love. Let's look for love. What's coming in for love in the month of September? Because I actually feel like it's very heavily stability, security, financially, and work related in September. Ooh, Sacred Woman. Silver Waterfall. My energy from this, even though I want to read about relationships, the energy I'm getting from this is the balancing of the masculine and feminine energies. So go back to the beginning message about the balance that's coming in, can be giving and receiving. I've got a feeling this is a balancing of the masculine and feminine energies. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I've got to be careful showing these cards as well because I have nudity on them. But basically, we got sexuality, we got the divine masculine, and we got compatibility, and we got sexual freedom. So who's getting lucky in September, eh? Who's getting lucky in September? I do believe that whether you're masculine or feminine, if you're looking for union in the month of September, that is really, really possible. But it's going to take you to turn your back to the past experiences, especially the people that you've been with. Hey, Kat. Let them go. You've learned your lesson. They're not showing up in your experience for a reason anymore. It's time to understand your worth and So there can be two different things. This can be the love of self. So this could be balancing out your masculine and feminine and finding that equal duality and sensuality and stuff within yourself. But if you have done that up until this point, then you will meet your mirror in the month of September. You will meet your match. If you're already with someone, this could be a rebirth in your relationship, in your connection. I do feel like there is improvement, but I can't help but go away get the business here. So I'm reading for a collective. You all probably want to know where your money is or where you can get your financial stability and security. I don't know. And I just heard put one step in front of another. Take it easy this September. Yeah, so if you're calling in love for yourself, I do believe that's possible, but I have to say it, I feel like September's more about stability, grounding, prosperity, value. I feel like this is more going to be about the material world, if that makes sense. So, all right, let's get a crystal for the month of, for the month of September. We got Amazonite, the middle road. If you do want to, there's one in there. Oh, ruby, spiritual warrior, and I literally bought a ruby stone last week. Go check out Wiki at the Crystal Gift Boutique as well. Gray, if you want to just put her name in here, if you're still there. I just want to get the actual meaning from it, because I'm not a crystal expert. Amazonite. Step into, okay, this is a message from the Amazonite. Step into my calming light. I carry the blending of all that you are as we are one, never apart. Our meeting is no accident or mystery. It is the common ground within all creation. Together we bridge the gap where polarities dwell and open your true personal expression as spirit via the physical. Let us open your voice and let expression flow from the heart. Allow all that touches your path to be sacred, guiding light on your journey home. As before birth, by my side, you will be free to walk the middle road, distanced from the illusionary burdens of mortal life and governed only by your divinity. Let the warm, gentle flow of emptiness, all that is, live in all that you do. So I do feel like there is a balance that's coming. Thanks, Gray. There is some type of balance that's coming in, but you need to know that what you focus upon is what you're going to receive. I might just put a better description on that later. But what I did want to show you is Wiki from the Crystal Gift Boutique, who knows her shit, man. Like, knows her shit. I've got a big piece that I'm wearing at the moment, but there's a new stone, and it's called Gympieite. And I'll just read it to you. Gympieite is a geological rare stone found exclusively in the Gympie region of Queensland, a place known for its historical gold rush and rich geological marvels. Visually, it's a captivating mix of blue and green banded chert, sometimes mistaken for jasper, with occasional flecks of maroon or teal that appear almost painted by nature. Often found in slab or nodular form, Gympieite takes a lovely polish, revealing a waxy, smooth surface that invites both touch and reflection. Energetically, it offers grounding and emotional clarity, linking the heart and throat chakras to support open, heartfelt expression and inner stability. Many intuit that it carries the resilience of the region's past, holding space for transformation and quiet strength. An excellent stone for those who connect and work with the earth and its history. With urban development limiting access to its natural source, Gympieite has become a sought-after crystal, not just for its rarity, but for its gentle place-based resonance. A beautiful choice for collectors and healers who appreciate the connection between land, story, and stone, and who seek the spiritual essence of geological uniqueness. So what I'm going to do is Wiki very, very kindly gave us a bunch of these, and I'm going to be giving this away. I'll be sending this to somebody, but what I'm going to do, you don't have to do anything. I don't know whether you can see that. And let's see if it'll focus. Nah. Oh, look, I can't do this. But honestly, it's got beautiful earthy colours in it. I'll be giving this away next week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose an energetic, someone through using energy. So there's nothing anyone has to do, but because I'm an energy reader, the more that you do like or comment or put any type of energetic investment into any of my platforms and that, I'm going to ask Spirit who they feel needs to receive this bit of Gympieite, because it is rare. But if you want to go up to, Wiki's got some in her shop, if you want to check her out online or whatever, yeah, I'll be giving this away to someone. I've got a feeling I need to pass this on to someone who's going through their own awakening right now. And, you know, it's so easy to go, woo, get caught up here. This may actually ground you. I love it. I love it. I can only sort of wear mine in certain places. But yeah, if not, Amazonite. Yeah. So I'll quickly just wrap up with some messages from our deities. So thank you. Yeah, look, Heart Awakening. We got Lady Nada, Serapis Bay, and Joan of Arc. So we got Heart Awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive and balance. Different cards, different decks, all about creating that balance between the masculine and the feminine, between the masculine and the feminine within, and there's going to be balance coming into your 3D material world as well. I just keep getting told you're going to get paid your worth. So just remember that. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Oh, thank you so much, JM. I'll get back to your questions in just one sec. So, yeah, move into your true self. Get to know yourself. What floats your boat? What tickles your sexual pots? I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. And then we've got voices of truth. So stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be called to speak up for themselves. I could go on so many different tangents today. It's absolutely crazy, but I hope that made sense. Please know that September, once again, is the more that you release anything that's not for your highest good, it's going to create a reset within your energetic self, and there is a massive rebalance coming in for you all. Love it. So what do you love? You know, what do you love? Love what you do. Love who you hang around. Love, 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 love. So yeah, all right. So we're going to go back to Gay's question. If you do, super chat. For anyone who does offer an energy exchange of super chat, you get priority of a reading, so you can ask me a question. Oh, I love that cat. It does. It gets easier and easier, so I'm proud of ya. It sure is. Gay. For the first time in years, I actually have a future plan. Oh, I love that kitty. Ow! Um, Gail, can't find, are you still here? I can't see your question. Oh, thanks, Kitty. Will what I believe will happen financially actually happen? Yes, because when I was tapping into your energy to answer that, the Wheel of Fortune jumped out. So, yes, Gay. But let's have a look. Yes, especially if it's got a contract attached to it. I'm going to say the only thing that's going to pinch you off, Gay, is your beliefs or your thoughts around whatever this is. So we don't realize how many sort of thoughts and beliefs that we have that actually pinch ourselves off that we're not aware of. So I'm hearing get out of your head, get into your heart. Whatever it is, follow it through with passion. I'm seeing a contract. I've got a feeling it more so January, February of next year with this based on the current energy. But I feel like if anyone can do it, you can do it, Gay. Put a price on it, I just heard. So, you know, how much do you want to receive in the monetary world for whatever this is? But there is if it's not an actual contract that you're signing, when they make me sign a contract, that to me represents just stability and security, but it's at its real early stage. There's partnership coming in, money from your own ideas, darling. Absolutely. I'm getting a resounding yes. You've got me so curious, Gay. I want to know what the bloody hell you're doing. And I'm actually wondering whether it's got to do with artwork or going to markets or doing an online art. They keep telling me art, online museum, online something where, I don't know, something online. So I so believe that it will. Perfect. Well, it's validation from spirit. I'm getting really, really hot in here with your energy now too. So yeah, keep going. You're going to become very busy, Gay. Very, very busy. So yeah. JM, I believe. JM, your question? Thank you so much for your super chats too. I really, really, really appreciate it. Are we all liking this time? I'm stuck at the moment as to what time I should jump on lives. Is this time more suitable for people? Feedback would be great. So many blessings back at you, Cat. We got Cat and we got Kitty. Hey, Lisette, I see you there. I'm glad you did too. Is this the first time you've been here, Kat? Because I feel like I've known your energy for ages. Get a reading on my current job offer and also something from my grandma that recently just passed. I can't guarantee messages from your loved ones because I'm not in that frequency. But I'll see what happens. Spirit, something for JM. Oh, yeah. When it comes to you connecting with your grandma, was it? Because I feel like I want to be called Nana, but that could just be my own symbology. She's gonna, if she hasn't done this already, she's gonna come to you in a dream, which is actually not a dream, it's a visitation. So if this has happened already, JM, please see and know that that was a visitation. It wasn't just a dream. She's still going through her own life review, so her energy is she's very soft, unless she was very soft by nature anyway. She's saying, chase your dreams, darling. Chase your dreams, darling. I don't know whether the word darling is significant in the way that she spoke, but I keep going, darling. And it's hard when it comes to grief because she doesn't want people to be as upset as they are for some reason. Your grandma's sending you love. And she wants you to keep chasing your dreams. But when it comes to your work sector, it is going to pick up. It is definitely going to pick up. I'm seeing the potential for you to become wealthy, and that's how you define wealth to be. More so probably mid next year to the end of next year. See, I've opened up the floodgates now. Now she wants to chat, but she's so soft. She's so gentle. She's just so loving. She's so pure. Like, I just see her in so much white, and there's just like white doves and everything's white, so pure, like pure, so pure. And she's just, I feel like I just want to go sit on a lap. Does that sound familiar, JM? But her main thing she's coming through for me right now is she understands that everyone's going to be upset and stuff. Or maybe you're really upset and no one's listening to you. There's something going on. Something going on. But she's just reassuring you. And something with sweets. Sweets or lollies. Sweets or lollies. Did she have a favourite sweet or a lolly? I'm just asking her to give me something to A, help me build my confidence in my mediumship abilities, but also that I wouldn't know. That I mean, obviously I don't know you, I don't know your grandma, but she's showing me like, I don't know whether it's hard-boiled sweets or lollies or her favourites or something, or you sit on her knee and she'd give you a lolly, or she's just giving me snippets. I've been eating sweets like crazy and I just made her pie with her daughter. I love that. So, oh, the chills. Please know that your grandma is very much around you. She's seeing what you're doing. Don't feel guilty about the sweets or the lollies because grief is fickle. She's definitely around you. She's just not giving me a lot of information because she's really found peace with where she is. She's more worried about you guys and the grief that you're feeling. And I think even though she's very quiet by nature and very pure by nature, and that I feel like she could have put people in a place in their day. But her main message for you is probably to do what you're doing. Share her memories, share her recipes, live in her honor. That's going to be really, really beneficial for your grieving journey. But please know that she'll make contact. She will probably more so connect with you in your sleep state because it is very tricky sometimes unless you've got a natural disposition to connect with spirit. Your frequency has to be quite high, which means your thought has to be cancelled out as much as possible. See, I've got so many thoughts and so much energy coming to me, I can't sort of get into that frequency. But it's when any of us sort of go to sleep and cancel out that thought that we receive them. So, I love that, kitty. Thank you. It's not that I need this validation, but it's something that's happening. And I take mediumship very seriously because you are dealing with the lives of others that are grieving and their loved ones. I know there was a couple of times when my brother passed or whatever, and mediums were saying, I've got a message from them, and it wasn't them at all. How much that stuffed me up. And I'm really cautious. And I'm still a little bit hesitant to do that. So, but that'll be me. Overall, JM, keep doing what you're doing. Spirit do show me a red flag when there's something to watch out for, something to be mindful of. You're literally just starting a whole new chapter. I'm sending you so much love and healing when it comes to the grieving process, because even though we can logically put so much you know, at least they're not suffering anymore, you know, at least they had a good innings, all that sort of stuff. Allow yourself to feel the feelings. Allow yourself to do that. There is something bigger that's going to come as a result of this story for you. But I don't know whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship or whatever, but I see a very grounded, stable, masculine energy coming forward here for you as well. That's going to help support you in some way. I do believe it's in connection, but it could also be when it comes to, it could be a boss that sees your worth and pays you accordingly. So no red flags, nothing to watch out for. You are like all of us at the moment. We're coming out of one cycle. We're in the hallway. It's time for the next 2 weeks to redefine that for ourselves and recalibrate. And then you're going to see and feel and experience the balance towards the end of September. But really, really start seeing the dividends in 2026. So, hope that helped you, darling. Your grandma is going to send you feathers, white, anything white. There's a significance with white flowers, white feathers, white something, because I feel like I just got white stuff. It could be those little pollen things, it could be anything, but I see white things coming down like that. So please know that that's her. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you feel better. That's what it's all about. You could have two. I'm only seeing one because I don't like confusing people in their timelines and stuff. I see one significant one. I think September is going to be very significant, and if not October, but that it's all going to depend on your focus and what you're allowing in for yourself. Make sure that the story's congruent and stuff like that. But the person that I see has their own financial stability and security. They know what they want, and they're a bit of a go-getter and adventurer, but they're also grounded. So they have that emotional maturity as well. So I don't see them being two different people. If that does happen, I'd be mindful about that. But this person I see is basically the full package for you. So, JM, I just felt like saying, love you too. Oh, that's so sweet. All right, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope that made sense. Keep an eye out for all the new shit that's coming this way, especially from September. I hope you're going to love this month as much as I do. It's fucking exciting. Yeah, I'm going to commit to coming on and just doing maybe Snapchat. Why do I say that? I don't fucking use Snapchat. Maybe you'll meet someone on Snapchat, JM, I don't know. Super chat or pay ID readings, just to help those who just want a quick answer. If that's something that you think is a good idea, let me know. But if not, let's just keep resetting, releasing, replacing, and doing all that fun shit, you know. But bring it on. Bring on September. I'm excited. All right, guys, I love you so much. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you again soon. Bye.